Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, I'm Shani. I make lots of videos on my life in LA while pursuing acting. If you're into that sort of thing, you should subscribe. Okay guys, so as the title says, I have 2 auditions and I'm doing another audition vlog where I basically just bring you guys along for the entire process. If you missed my last audition with me video, you should check it out. It's up on my channel. I basically auditioned for a lead role in an HBO series, and the process for doing that audition is going to be a lot different than the process for this audition, or these 2 auditions. Just because that one was such a big opportunity, I put like a lot of specific attention into that audition. But anyway, back to today's video. So today I'm auditioning for 2 films. If you missed my like kind of life update chatty video that I recently uploaded, I mentioned that I'm officially a member of SAG-AFTRA, so I'm now only submitting myself for SAG projects, and that's really exciting. How I get my auditions is a mix of like I get some from my agent and then I also self-submit myself. So these are both self-tapes, which means I'm not going to be going in and auditioning live for anybody. So I'm going to be using a self-tape studio today. I'm actually going to be using a new one I've never used before, but basically I'm going to look at the audition breakdown and like refresh myself with the synopsis, the character biography, get a sense of the vibe of the character, which will influence what I wear. And then I'm gonna go over the audition scenes and kind of get more familiar with those. I'm doing kind of like last minute audition prep for both of these auditions because I'm filming the self-tapes later today and I'm kind of really just prepping the scenes right now. But that's just what's happening today, and some auditions are like that. So anyway, let's just like get started with this audition prep. I don't think I told you guys I got a new laptop. It was actually a birthday present from my dad. It's an Asus VivoBook and I love it so far. I was like so happy and thankful and surprised that I got a new laptop as a birthday present. Okay, so let's check out the audition details. Okay, so the first project is a short film. I obviously can't share the synopsis or anything like that, but I'll share kind of like the vague character details. So the character for the first short film is 18 to 30 years old. That's a really wide range. It's not usually that wide. And then it says, all ethnicities female. She suffers no fools and will let you know how she feels. That is all it says about the character. Let me just quickly tell you guys about the second audition. It's also a short film. For the character it says 25 to 30, black female, talent who are LGBTQIA+, are encouraged to submit. I am LGBTQ+ / queer, so I get just so extra excited about auditioning for queer roles because they're so relatable and because I'm queer, so I just absolutely love when I see that. It says, I'm another character's new fiance. My cool and calm demeanor is a great contrast to my fiance. They as a couple are proof that opposites attract. That's all it says. I'm gonna just read through these scenes really quick. Okay, so I'm about to finish getting dressed and then head out because I still have to print my audition sides so that my reader can have a copy and I want to have a physical copy too. But before I head out, I wanted to kind of quickly tell you guys how I usually break down an audition scene. So when I have more time to prep, I usually like read through the scene a bunch of times to just let it soak in and get really familiar with it. And usually I won't read my lines out loud until like way later because I don't want to get in the habit of like saying them a certain way or anything like that. I'll just kind of like break down what's happening between the lines, like what is my character thinking, what does my character want, what is my character's relationship to the other characters in the scene. When I have less time, I'll just kind of read it through a few times. I'll read it out loud a few times, like all of it, including the stage direction, so that I can really take in like what's happening. And I'll just think about things like, where am I? What was my moment before this? What am I feeling? I'll honestly go a lot on instinct as well when I have less time to prepare, which honestly works for me. Different methods work for different actors. There's honestly no one method that has to work for you, but there have been definitely a lot of auditions where I haven't had a lot of prep time and I've booked the roles. So once again, I know it works for me. But yeah, today I'm going to be using a little bit of instinct, mostly instinct, and a little bit of like the other stuff I just described for you because I really did not give myself nearly enough time to prep these scenes, but it's okay. Sometimes it's like that. I'm still gonna go film the auditions, do my best, turn them in, and then move on to the next ones and hopefully give myself more prep time next time. Sorry guys, sometimes this camera has trouble focusing. Okay, I've just called my lift. This is today's audition outfit. Just something kind of simple to wear for both audition scenes. Jeans, this fluffy purple top that I love and have worn in so many videos at this point, and then I'm going to have like a small variation for each audition. So for one of the auditions where the character is a little bit more quirky, I'm gonna throw on these glasses. And then for the other audition where, you know, the character is maybe a little bit edgy or just kind of want to look a little bit edgier, I'm gonna use this leather jacket. And that's kind of an easy way to have like a small variation for audition scenes if you're filming like more than one at a time. Okay, so I'm headed to the self-tape studio. It is absolutely freezing in LA right now, so I'm trying to walk as fast as possible. Yeah, I'm happy with those two.
You did great. How you feeling? I feel good. How did you feel?
I
feel drunk.
I wasn't sure if we were starting, and then I was like, oh, he's probably improvising. Hi, my name is Shani Drake, and I'm reading for Bar Breaks.
Bar breaks!
You've consistently snipped.
Cool.
Thank you so much. Okay, so I'm all done filming my self-tape. I decided to stop at Subway. Got a little sandwich, and I'm going to possibly grab a hot tea. It is so cold right now. My hands are literally freezing. Then I'm gonna hop on the train and head home. And when I get home, I'll kind of tell you guys about my self-tape experience trying this new studio. And I'm going to film the rest of the audition and edit the clips together. Hey guys, so it is actually the next day. Got a Starbucks here. It's decided to try the vanilla cream cold brew. It's pretty good. So I just got home from a day of appointments, basically, like health related appointments. I went to the dentist, I went to the doctor. I decided to put all of those appointments on the same day. I'm getting ready to do my makeup because I'm going to film the last portion of one of the film auditions where I basically just have to answer a few personality questions, and then my agent actually sent me a commercial audition, so I'm gonna film that too and just knock them out. Okay, so my makeup is done, just basic. Let me tell you guys about the commercial auditions. So commercial auditions are different than, it's a self-tape. Commercial auditions are different than theatrical auditions. The instructions for commercial auditions are usually like super weird and like super random and awkward and just things that you're kind of like, why are they asking me to do this? Like when they were live before COVID. Some are live now, but a lot of them are self-tapes. When they were live, it used to be exactly the same. Like the instructions were always so weird and you just have to do it. And now the self-tape instructions, it's even more awkward because it's a self-tape and you have to like find ways to do these things they're asking you to do. But anyway, let me tell you guys about the instructions. Okay, so they want us to look young, but they want us to be over 18, so I'm gonna change my top. They want us to slate, smile, show our hands front and back, show our profiles of our face and body. Okay, I can't tell you guys like everything, but like for example, one thing they want us to do, just one thing they want us to do is like look into the camera pretending the camera is a mirror while like doing things that you do to get ready basically. So yeah, pretty straightforward. Okay, so for the character that's meant to look younger, I'm thinking overalls on top of the top I'm wearing. Okay, so I'm all done filming everything I need for all 3 auditions. Now it's time to just edit the clips together so I can submit them to the different casting directors. I thought I was going to use my laptop, but I can pretty much do everything on my phone using an app called Adobe Rush. It's actually a free phone video editor. Oh, if you guys are curious about my experience at the new self-tape studio I tried yesterday, I'll just quickly sum it up. So it's called 1805 Studio. He charges $30 for 30 minutes, I think, and then an additional fee if you want to do coaching. So when I arrived, I quickly learned that the studio was at a private residence. It was in an apartment complex, which I really didn't love because I feel like you should disclose that ahead of time, especially for women. Showing up at a private residence or doing anything at a private residence is going to make us really nervous because it's just not safe, especially when working with people we've never met before. You should never go to an audition like at a private residence or anything like that, definitely. So I didn't love that that wasn't disclosed ahead of time. That was the only con to the situation. There were a lot of pros to the situation. It was basically just him running his self-tape studio out of his apartment. So once I met him, I chose to go inside and still go along with the appointment, even though I didn't know him or anything like that, and it could have potentially been an unsafe situation. I still went. I really, really loved the work and the quality of his self-tapes I've seen on their website and on their Instagram page. I did also know a friend who had used him for a self-tape before. Pros of the situation: he was great to work with, he was really friendly. I don't know if there were other people involved in the company, so I'm just saying he because I only met one person. He gave me some pointers and some direction as we were filming the self-tapes that actually ended up being really helpful. I'm totally open to feedback and helpful feedback and direction when doing a self-tape. His setup was great. The quality of his self-tapes are so good. As you guys can see for yourself, I'm gonna show some of the clips that I got. So I loved the quality, and I would go back because I had a good experience and because it's in a very convenient location, especially for someone like me who takes the train a lot. It's really close to Hollywood and Highland. This is Adobe. I'm opening Adobe Rush. Yeah, basically how it works is I just drag the clips in that I want to use and I put them together. So I'll show you guys a few moments from the different auditions. Okay.
Okay, what?
Wrestle me in the yard! If I win, we'll go get that box.
Maybe then this whole partying behind his back wouldn't feel so sus.
Okay, but do you ever stop to think that maybe he did? Maybe his was taken away too. Hi, my name is Shani Drake. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed coming along with me for a few auditions. If you want me to do more videos like this, let me know. I have a whole playlist on my channel called Actor's Life or something like that, but I have a bunch of acting related content already up on my channel. There's more to come. So subscribe, stick around, give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Like a light, lighting up in the dark. You make it right, I forgot how to act, it's so classic. Every time you make me nervous and I lose my words. It's been a while since I forgot.